In today's Source Speaks transmission, we will be exploring centered strength. What does that mean? What it looks like? How to find it and keep it in any and all situations. Centered strength. I've found myself being pulled in many directions, as well as external influences affecting my mood, my attitude, my field. And I keep coming back to this reminder from Source of what centered strength feels like, looks like, acts like. And this transmission is an infusion and an entrainment of the field. I will spend the first half walking you through the practice I do to align with Source and get connected. And the second half will be a direct transmission from the wisdom and guidance of Source speaking through me. For us, for everyone. The practices are always me first, finding the capacity to embody these deeply important aspects of living and share them. Share them not just with words, but with vibrational offerings and entrainments. So find yourself in a comfortable position to receive, opening up all the receptor sites, laying down, sitting up, straight spine, finding the quietude of the inner mind, giving yourself ample time to truly drop in, open, receive, and soften, as the words will wash over you and bathe you with different vibrational tones that will support and heal the body to recalibrate to another octave in training the quantum field, infusing into the body matrix and changing the vibrational state. If we allow it, receive it and receptive to it. Let's start by centering ourselves in the chest, finding center, our center pillar, our center line, our center core, bringing it all back to equanimity, that balance point. The left and the right, the up and the down, the all around, concentrated in the very center of your being. All the energies are coming back home to the self. And let that feel good. Bringing it all back in from places, spaces, times, past, future, all back to the now. And enjoy the sensation of being filled up to wholeness as you reclaim any and all energies that have been left behind. Pull them back from the timelines. Retrieve the soul fragments, the parts of the self that have been unwanted or discarded, rejected. Bring them all back, welcome them home. Anchor yourself in the heart. Feel your belly. Soften your mind. These three hollow spheres and hubs that are the energy centers for the infinite intelligence to flow through are going to come into an infinity loop and a channel of harmonization from heart to head and from heart to belly, centering ourselves in the chest. The center line, the central axis, pillar of light, is the superhighway for our nervous system, for energy to flow through, for our structure and skeletal system. And it plugs us in, grounding down and rooting down through a grounding rod, from the tailbone to the very center of the earth. Opening up the portal at the sit bones, spreading the base. Receiving. From this plasma ray down into the earth, the nutrients, nourishment, and support of our roots. And then allow the crown of the head to match, and that portal will open, keeping the apex of the heart activated through the infinity channels. And we open up our antenna, shooting it up into the heavens to the stargate of the sun, to the central sun, all the way back to source, higher self, creator of all that is. Your satellite dishes ready to receive, tuning to the one channel, unity consciousness of pure source. Sourcial self. Tap into the master level future soul self that is in present time guiding you, connected to your family of light. All your branches are extending out and receiving the golden nectar showering down from the sun. Cosmic radiated energies fill the body temple, the bubble of the biofield, auric body starts to spin and dance with these golden spirals, activating every cell, front and back, up and down, all around, replenishing and nourishing the body temple, all levels and layers of the energy systems, mental, emotional, psycho-spiritual, harmonized and integrated with the physical, reverberating out to the invisible layers of the astral, ethereal, and causal planes and beyond. The multidimensional layers of your template are in a symphonic dance, in unison, perfect orchestration of harmony and balance, unified. And take your time, feel it fully. Let any parts that need some extra love surround them with a healing balm and boost of energy. Bring all the circuitry back online, plugging it in, connecting to the crystalline DNA from the core. Reclaiming original codes and star seeds into the womb space to bloom into new creative expressions. Authentic self, source-powered. Collapsing all the timelines back into the now, giving your pure presence to your breath. Every inhalation fills you up, and every exhalation empties and releases the old to make room and space for the new. Composting it, sending it down, flushing it through your grounding cord, and then receive that infinite well of wisdom at the center of your being is activated, awakened, online and in line with your higher purpose, informing and infusing into all your decisions, choices, solutions. Let's tune the brain function, the neural transmitters, the synapses, the pathways, opening up to new insights, ideas, inspirations, acknowledging the belief systems and the programs that have kept us stuck in a certain brainwave pattern. Those habits, behaviors, actions, they are all examined through the light of consciousness. With compassionate eyes and understanding, we release the old and welcome the new upgraded harmonic coding of the golden divine. Master level soul self seeps into every cell and awakens the dormant strands of DNA. Calling upon all the love, help, support, guidance, assistance from the wisdom keepers, frequency holders, ascended masters, embodied teachers, earth guardians, family of light, soul family, quantum family, connecting to the consciousness grids on the earth that are upgrading the collective codes, supporting our evolution and growth, coming online to the divine light love essence, seeing and hearing the guidance from pure source, prime creator, higher self. Your high council, spiritual council, star family, galactic guardians, all these energies are here to serve with loving support, showing the way, the beauty way, the spirit path, back home to the self. Fortifying and revitalizing the system through centered strength, fierce vigilance, focused mind, pure heart, clear emotions. In this one channel, we have access to the effervescence of our forever essence. Swim around in it. Allow yourself to float and bathe and bask in this pure light. Vibrating, reverberating, up-leveling to the vibratory tones of Source. We must increase our capacity and raise our vibration to match that of Source by releasing the stories, the concepts, the beliefs that are holding us back. It happens smoothly, quickly, and easily when we let go. Exhaling it out. Inhaling, filling up. Making room for more pure source to pulse through. Portals are open, staying centered, connected, grounded. Our antenna rises up. We can see, hear, and experience the inspiration coming in as impulses, as sensations, as feeling, as thoughts. recognizing the truth when we hear it as a reverberation through the systems that are enlivening and enlightening. Enjoy this moment of peace, connection, of quietude. Let it calm and re-energize at the same time, coming back into 0 point stillness. And from this clear, high place, we welcome a new experience of what centered strength feels like and looks like. It will be infused into your body matrix and upgrade the memories so the cellular function is optimized, radiant health is returned to all systems, functions, organs, and structures. Coming back into alignment with the vertical axes, spinning the electrons. Activating the nucleus of every cell with infinite power. The codex within the cellular makeup contains every single aspect of the entire multiverse. Holographic representations of the whole. Trillions and trillions of intelligent consciousness pulsing through, all creating a sea, a wave of consciousness that allows for the body to flow. When operating in the symphonic dance, there is a rhythm wave, a repatterning, sacred geometrics restructuring the system. Any sort of trepidation, hesitation, glitches in the system will create a stuckness in the field, like a stick in a wheel. And the energies come to a screeching halt as more inertia builds up and the momentum is depleted, comes to a halt. To truly align with centered strength, one must focus all the energies in a direction, giving full attention and intention to reviving that purpose within every moment, knowing it's possible, using the emotional body, the feeling of excitement and exuberance to carry one's through the passion of living. Purpose is infused in every action. Centered strength can be perfect stillness, openness, quiet, yet radiating, emanating and reverberating the codes of consciousness that allow for this kind of steadiness. Whether in motion or stillness, centered strength is the same. In motion, the momentum will carry you forward like riding a bike. In stillness, there will be a deep core activation, a stillness that is the well of infinite power, re-energizing the system. In that sense, there is no stillness. There is constant pulsation, life force energy flowing and dancing around every single aspect, down to the subatomic level, You are in perpetual motion. The multitasking and weaving energies in and out of many things can create a dilution in the field that looks like offness, off-centeredness. There is a way, just like an orchestra, to get all the instruments to play in a harmonious, constructive, resonant field, amplifying and boosting each other's sound, becoming more. Those pieces must work together and complement one another, not needing to be the same, but needing to be synergistic. Centered strength is a feeling of finding your pillar, knowing who you are at the center of your being and living from that place. Trusting oneself, hearing the guidance, and following through on the impulses. The doubt, fear, worry are the energy killers, energy leaks that stop the momentum and create the trepidation. Knowing oneself, experiencing oneself fully, exploring this realm and this world with a delightful, curious mind, the innocence of a child, the heart of a master, and the wisdom of the ages. It's all available. Beyond age, beyond even experience, it's an exploration. The deep well of knowing bubbles to the surface when trust in oneself is accepted, is embraced. Knowledge does not come from the outside in. All knowledge comes from the inside out. Every innovation, creative expression, idea, genius is source pulsing through. These gifts were given from a state of openness, receptivity, allowance. The inheritance that you're seeking comes from this expanded state of connected presence. With an openness and allowance that you would define as worthiness. Feeling worthy of receiving these gifts without penance, without pay, without debt or earning it. It's all given. It's given fully and freely. Source energy is infinite and abundant, available to all. There is no lack. From this place of alignment, those programs and conditionings have been held in place to set up a standard of control, manipulation, of directing the energy by those that are in power. This is all a choice, even though it may not seem like it in the moment. You're signing on and signing up for these programs instead of taking the reins, being fully accountable and responsible for your actions and choices. There is a way for the earth to be operating in a state of complete harmony, synergistic dance, constructive, collaborative, resonant models of existence. Watching nature and how nature works together, complements one another, models through biomimicry, and entrains the field when fully absorbed into those environments. The man-made structures are beautiful and wonderful expressions of creativity and imagination. And now the new systems, models, and functions need to be operating in complete, integrative, synergistic flow with nature's intelligence, seeing nature as a living, breathing consciousness that is the Earth's intelligence. Look at the trees, look at the flowers, look at the sacred geometrics that's infused as the most strong, stable, fully aligned, functioning form that we have to model here. We have the golden codes, the golden ratios, the mathematical structures and formulas. It's all being given and been given and will continue to flourish and grow and expand. There is no end to the infinite intelligence. We will constantly be building, exploring, and creating with you and through you. Every idea and evolutionary step leads to new inspirations. This is the universal life force. This is why you are here embodied, to explore at the leading edge and to be powerful, deliberate creators. Centered strength is simply your capacity to stay aligned and receive in any and all conditions. Being tested is just an opportunity to practice what you have newly learned and put it into place so it becomes your proclivity. Welcome those opportunities. See them as gifts. The entire universe pulsates with expansion and contraction. That's how waves move. Enjoy both. Enjoy the breath pulsing through, the rhythm wave and life force energy that animates all things. Come back home to the self regularly, daily, routinely. It will help you plug in and find this source power. There will always be many, many pulls, distractions, directions. There's always also one channel to source, one direct line that is your signature to plug into, to access, and to operate from. Explore all the infinite possibilities, the capacities. These are delicious variety opportunities. Enjoy them all. And remember to come back home to self. Live in the lands of wonderment as you dive deep into the inner terrain. Exploring the inner worlds and the inner self with as much exuberance as the most epic external adventures. It all comes back to center, to home, to source, to self. It all will return. Take this time while you're here in presence to allow more source to animate and flow through you by simply opening to greater states of grace. Know that you are capable, worthy, creative geniuses. Know that you are here to be magnificent, glorious beings of light, of love, full spectrum emotions. All the light and dark and contrast is serving. Serving you well. Staying focused in these times of seeming turbulence and distractions requires a commitment and dedication beyond anything that you have currently committed to. You have the capacity to direct your mind, follow your heart, and use your emotional guidance system in a deeper, more masterful way. Know that it is possible and just explore it with the curiosity of a child, and the wisdom of the masters lovingly guiding you. Play, dance, laugh, enjoy life even more. Give yourself time to relax and receive. Balance it with expending energy, building, creating, producing. Value both qualities of time. The inner worlds and inner realms are just as significant for your growth as the externalized expressions. Be willing to question the codes, the belief systems, the programs. Without doubt, just pure wonderment. Try them on, see if they fit who you're becoming. And enjoy the process of coming back into wholeness, oneness, integrity. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this time, this place, this space, the opportunity to share source wisdom, connecting to higher self, filling up, letting go. coming back home to self. Namaste.